So now I'm going to take this strap and I'm going to put it around my ankles, but I'm going to tighten this up so that I have a 2 fist width distance between my ankles. So 2 fist width. So like that, 2 fist width distance between. So now I take this block and I put the block in between my knees. So the yoga block, this width here is the width that's going in between my knees. So I put that in between my knees. You don't want this width or this small tiny width here. You want this width here. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, if there's no arch in my low back, so if your spine is flat on the floor, you want to take your pelvis and try to tilt your pelvis this way so the low back comes off the floor. I don't want you bringing this part. There's no allowing this rib cage hyperextension. You don't want the rib cage to come up towards the ceiling. You want just the spine at this level of the spine right here to tilt the pelvis and go up towards the ceiling. So keep that arch in the low back. But if this is uncomfortable in any way in the joints of the spine or the hips, then ease off on that rotation. Ease off on that tilt of the pelvis, ease off on the spine going towards the ceiling. So let it come back just a little bit. Otherwise, if it's fine to keep that arch, now you're going to pivot the heels of the feet away from each other like this. So I'm taking my heels this way as I press out into the strap, and then as I do that, I squeeze the block, keeping the arch of my low back. My stomach is relaxed, and then I release both, and I push out against the strap, squeeze the block, and then I release both. Push out, squeeze, release both. And you don't want to see the pelvis go release. Squeeze, release. You want to keep the pelvis, you want to keep the low back arched as you squeeze the block and push out against the strap, and then release. And then do both. Now do that for 1 to 3 minutes, or if you want to count, you can count to 60 to 100 reps, and it's just a pulsing of pushing out against the band and squeezing the block and then releasing.